The Indiana Pacers made a huge splash at the trade deadline this year, swapping Domantas Sabonis for Tyrese Haliburton and Buddy Hield. And man, oh man, has that worked out for the Indiana Pacers. Tyrese Haliburton has now become the franchise point guard, and Buddy Hield is beloved by Pacers fans everywhere. But in this video, we're going to talk about how the Indiana Pacers should trade their top 5 protected draft pick to stock their roster. Now, as a small market club, the Pacers have generally opted to rebuild on the fly, actively avoiding prolonged bouts of irrelevancy. In fact, the team governor, Herb Simon, has gone on record multiple times to dispel the notion that the Pacers would do anything resembling tanking. So let's assume that he's true to his word. Trading their lottery pick in the upcoming draft might be a viable option for this team, and it certainly would be a bold move. And look, I get it. There's a lot of temptations there adding one of those top 5 prospects to this young core. But on the other hand, swapping that pick for a win-now star for a small market team like Indiana, who can't really attract free agents, would be worth it and would propel them back into the playoffs. The Pacers should target Jimmy Butler. Why? Well, Butler had signed with the Miami Heat, and it felt like a match made in heaven. And Butler is known for his relentless work ethic and his competitive edge. He is the best player on the Miami Heat right now in the playoffs. There's 2 qualities that embody Heat culture, and Jimmy Butler is one of them. But I'm telling you, it feels like there's an incident every other week with him, whether it's with Adonis Haslam, Eric Spoelstra, or more recently, the obscene gesture that he was fined by the NBA for. But the Miami Heat parting ways with Butler will probably be more contingent upon their playoff run. If they exit early in the playoffs, then I could see them moving on for Butler. But he would be a great fit for this Indiana core. He would be an instant upgrade at the small forward position. He'll definitely set a tone for their culture while providing a steady on-court impact at the same time. But on the other hand, rumors do suggest that Butler could ask out if they fall short, just like he did with the Minnesota Timberwolves. Point blank, if you put Jimmy Butler on this Pacers team, he's instantly the adult in the room. And if that's what this organization is looking for, then they should closely monitor Miami's postseason run and be that first phone call if they exit the playoffs early. Target number 2, Bradley Beal. Just like the Jimmy Butler situation, Beal has been airing out that he wants out of Washington all season long. And I get it. Adding Beal to this Pacers rotation would be overkill at the guard position, but you can't have enough superstars like Beal on your team. This would also give the Pacers the option if they wanted to actually keep Malcolm Brogdon. They could fit him into that 6-man role. Haliburton has already had experience playing the nominal small forward in 3-guard lineups in Sacramento. Even with Bradley Beal in the mix, I really believe that the Pacers could easily find 30 minutes a night for Brogdon. And think about this, Pacers fans. Bradley Beal, Haliburton, and Brogdon. That would be an instant candidate for the best guard rotation in the league. They'd be bolstered by quality bigs like Myles Turner, Jalen Smith, and Isiah Jackson. Bank on the comeback for TJ Warren. Add in Buddy Hield, and you have a recipe for playoff success. You couldn't get a rotation better than that right now. And for my last target, probably the most important one for the Indiana Pacers, Brandon Ingram. He would be the best target on this list for the Indiana Pacers. And that's because unlike Butler and Bradley Beal, he's on the right side at age 25. If the Pacers are looking to rebuild on the fly, they accomplish that goal by trading for Ingram. And despite being without Williamson for its duration, the Pels, they can definitely take pride in participating in the play-in tournament this season. Now, they're definitely excited to add the recent #1 pick back into the fold next season to see how far he can take them. But he's not going to come cheap if he comes at all. And on the other hand, if the Pels decide to bet on Williamson, that is a definitely risky proposition. His commitment to New Orleans is under constant scrutiny, and his frame lends itself to questions about his long-term durability. The Pelicans may host a fire sale, you guys, if he demands a trade or is unwilling to come back. And if that news breaks, oh baby, the Pacers should be looking to strike immediately. And if the Pelicans are forced to rebuild, swapping Brandon Ingram for a top 5 pick seems like a reasonable course of action. And quite honestly, given the organization's distaste for rebuilding, this would be the perfect option for the Indiana Pacers. And honestly, trading that top 5 protected pick is a much better outcome than trading away Myles Turner or acquiring Russell Westbrook. Those 2 options don't seem very much viable for me, and it doesn't get done what the team needs them to do. They are not looking really to rebuild as much as they are looking to retool. So that leads me into today's question. You guys, Would this be a great target for the Indiana Pacers and Brandon Ingram? In my opinion, I believe Brandon Ingram checks all the boxes for the Indiana Pacers, and it makes them win now. They would instantly be in playoff contention in the upcoming season. But let me know in the comment section what you guys think. And tomorrow, we'll be back better than ever with some more Indiana Pacers basketball. But until then, like always, I'll save y'all a seat. Peace.